Everything has an end. It was time. After her training, Talia was now ready to face Tanos in the final battle and defeat him. As if.
Hey, lads, with that negativity there, we're gonna do an amazing job. I'm fairly certain, kind of hopeful at the very least. I'm optimistic, maybe. I mean, Tanos is really, really powerful. And Talia can make the ground cold.
The evil is near, my faithful. It is now up to us to destroy this
water running up.
repulsive vermin. Victory or defeat, life or death. Today is the final battle between good and evil. Follow me!
Look, can we please revisit this? I mean, you destroyed some of our villages and towns.
You burnt my house down because we couldn't provide any more food for the army.
What? You question me? I am the Paladin of Good. Die, traitors! Death to all who stand in my way!
Uh-oh.
Good will triumph!
Looks like Tanos doesn't have all his marbles anymore. The
I love how his area is now
not
evil.
all that evil after all. Evil's army had reached the ruins of what was once Stormbreeze.
Fire in the way.
I don't need subjects with free will. I can summon hosts of dead heroes back from Valhalla.
Again. Somehow, it seemed as though Tanos' magic was now much weaker than before. Presumably, his portals would not be as strong this time, and were therefore vulnerable.
Now it's all or nothing. Time to kick those pseudo-good-doers' asses. Right, let's get a dungeon built, raise an army, and then show him who's wearing the pants in the family.
You do know you're wearing a dress.
Oh, just shut it, good narrator. Attack!
I approve. Okay then, right. Let's have a quick look at the map. Oh, is it very much the same as the map we've seen before? I'm not actually entirely certain about that. Though there's a Island of Evil just there. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually thinking maybe it is somewhat similar. Okay. Well, we want to limit how easily our opponents can reach us. So let's think of the way that we're going to do that. First, though, let's have a look at what we've got. We've got a little area here that could easily be expanded to give us much more storage. I think I would like to focus on demons this run. We're not going to neglect our horde creatures, though. Not at all. But I would like to focus on demons. So let's at least get you going. Let's get some mana there, and let's get a naga or a
room has been excavated in the underground.
The crypt is more important right now. The crypt is more important at this very moment. We will get an arachnid, and hopefully we'll get a second one soon as well, actually. Right, where's this room? Oh, that actually makes things a little bit easy for us. Good. Let's get that made out, and also all of that filled in. Ooh, let's go vein. Additionally, then, we will make this into a gold room. Everything else seems to be moving along reasonably swiftly for now. Let's get that set up as well. Okay, right. How are our minions doing? Okay, at the time being. Right, well, let's go for an early push then. Let's get out there. I don't think any of you are actually needed for anything in here, are you? Don't think so. Let's head out and hopefully get an Island of Evil
My walls
early.
of fire will turn everything evil to ashes.
As it happens...
Walls of fire, Walls of fire. Let me think. I just did something with one of those.
Last mission?
Yes, yeah,
Ritual in the
really?
mountains?
I think
New
she's being
skill?
sarcastic.
Ring a bell?
Oh, right. My Frost Nova.
Talia had destroyed one of the firewalls with her powerful Frost Nova. Alarmed, even more heroes poured through the portals into
What?
the dungeon.
Oh, I don't like that. Tanos bundles his strength.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Let's get you back in then. Because that is going to suck. We are going to have to do something about that. Rightio then. Let's try and get all of you guys somewhat collected together, shall we? Right. Let's grab my entire army. Womp. And drop you right about there. That'll be fine. Then grab one of you. Drop you down there. Where is Talia? Talia. Can I get Talia? I don't believe I've gotten Talia. Oh, that's fine. Just kill the healer and then kill everyone else. That's fine. Ah, you have lost a unit. That is suckful. Alright. And it was before I set that up, which is double suckful. My bad, though. Okay, well, let's expand out our feeding area. Let's get that nice and expanded. We will then additionally... Actually, yeah, let's do that. And we'll get out a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we are. That'll be the crypt area right there. Okay, well that wasn't as great as it could have been, certainly, but it also wasn't as bad as it could have been, realistically speaking. Let's make a 5x5. So, well, actually, let's make it even bigger. Let's add another...
It's payday.
4 onto that. So we've got a large mana room, because I intend to use mana extensively. Alright, let's get all of that fleshed out. There we go. Nicely done. Got a plenty of evil flowing into the fortress. Let's get some spells on the go. And ultimately, this one right there. Now, with that, we're going to be in a much better position. I do need to get that, and I possibly should have gone there first. But we can now... Is this a 3x3? It is a 3x3, actually. Perfect. So 3 by 9, let's make it. And then maybe 3x3 on either side. There we go. That'll be a nice little laboratory. Library. There we are. This should all start feeding into my grand plan. Okay, we want to get a nice, big, sizable army going, I think. Let's get you in there, and then the crypt. And hopefully, yeah, actually we've already got enough boxes to set up the defibromats, which is quite useful. Excellent, I must say. We are lacking little snots, though, and also money, because our little snots are way too busy. And they're busy because they haven't done their work fast enough. Okay, we've got our first group of heroes on their way. We should be able to defend from there. We've already sealed this area off, so that's going to reduce it a little bit. Now, what I could do is when I link this up, maybe I should send this on a wild path all the way up there and link in here. So there's a massive spiral into the dungeon heart. That would actually be quite useful, I think.
You traitor!
Alright, let's grab everyone.
Purge your soul and surrender you to the purified
Oh, hush you.
flames.
Stop being so melodramatic. Right, get in there, everyone. Try and destroy the do-gooders. There we go. We've got enough evil, actually, to unlock this if we really want to. We haven't got anywhere to put it yet, which is a bit of a shame, but oh well. Let's actually set this up. And then... sure, let's give a 5x6 prison up there. I think that would actually be quite nice. I'll expand out the graveyard even further. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, double dear. Ah.
Soon a portal
Well.
would open in the dungeon. The defending evil armed itself
That
accordingly.
was not part of the plan. Right, where is this portal going to be? Have a look around. Where is it? Is it going to be golden? I didn't see anything on the map. Sorry for dragging the camera around like that. It is really quite jarring, I know. I see it not, though I do see a lot of enemies heading for my dungeon heart, which
Drop me on
not
the
super
enemy.
happy with. Could you please just kill all of that? Now that I know that that's happening, I should be free to explore. Where is this portal gonna be? Where are you gonna be? Oh, no, that's Spider's Nest. That's fine. I see no portal. I see absolutely no portal, and that makes me sad. Right, well, I mean, if I can't see it, then
The
I'm
goddess
not
will lead me to victory
sure
and
what I'm meant
destroy
to do.
all evil. Gates of Valhalla, open!
I
Heroes,
do not
come
see it.
forth and destroy
Unless you're all...
the
No, that
vermin.
is not you.
Tanos relied on his tried and tested tricks and opened a portal to Valhalla, from
Where?
which heroes of days past would soon pour forth.
Defend
But
the
where
dungeon.
is it?
Build traps. Sharpen your weapons. And read a good book on dungeon defense.
That is actually not... Ah, ha, ha, ha. Oh, okay. I'm fairly certain we've been there before. So...
Time to die.
Drat. We weren't quite fast enough. I was going to say, so I know that it doesn't show up until, like, right at the end, but that's fine. Hopefully we can dig our way through there and kill everyone, but we'll see. Right, what I would like, though, on the topic of dungeon defense, let's get ourselves this library set up, and additionally, a prison, please. There we go, and then expand our graveyard, too.
The all-destroying
that'll do.
evil had destroyed the portal in the underground.
Hooray!
There would be no more heroes entering its dungeon that way.
Perfect. Unfortunately, there are loads of spiders. So we may have to wipe those out simply because diamond's going to be really useful. That being said, on the plus side, we could also maybe just connect up the spider nest with the approaching heroes, which would be kind of funny. Yeah, I think I'd like that, actually. How are we doing against the spider? Oh, that is really bad timing. I feel that we're going to lose a load of people here just because of the horrible timing that was involved there. Actually, let's grab my... everyone who isn't in this fight already and get you in there. There you go. Get involved, please. Right. Okay, so in terms of things I would like... Let's get guardhouse. Let's get you. Let's actually get all the way down to traps as fast as we can. Then rotating flamers. And then, in fact, the magical variants. So, if we head here quickly enough, we should actually be able to get up to that fairly swiftly. That would be a nice place to be. That would be a very nice place to be, actually. Okay, well done on that attack there. We'll try and let this stay open so that heroes can die on it. Would like some gold. Gonna be honest with you, would be pretty happy with a bunch of gold right now. So let's grab some. No.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Perfect. Let's drop that off there. Ah, that's unfortunate. You kind of came from the wrong direction. No, don't die. No. Oh, what fantastic timing. The spiders just arrived at the same time. I approve. We'll kill whoever is left. That is why you don't destroy the spiders. Not straight away, anyway. And now that's done, actually, we can seal this area off. Let's go ahead and do that, shall we? In fact, let's grab one of you. You'll do. Or you. Go ahead. While they're fighting spiders, I really want you to seal these walls. There we are, perfect. Because then they'll have a long walk as well. Now, unfortunately, they wiped out the spiders, but haven't actually taken that much damage because their healer didn't die. There we go. Perfect. You do not need to be there now anymore. Let's get you guys over here instead. Go ahead. Be safe. The hero should annoy the spiders and might not even make it to us, which would be the best possible outcome there. All right, let's start storing up our mana. There we go. Now, what are you heading down here to collect? What is it that you're trying to pick up? Oh, you're trying to pick up dead people. I mean, admirable, I suppose. Let's drop you in there. There we go. Actually, let's drop you in there. Maybe you're still alive. I doubt it, but... You know, one can hope. Let's drop that off. We've got a little bit more mana now. There's another dead hero. Let's grab you. I think you're pretty much proper dead, but we'll see how that goes. Alright, so, as far as things go, we're not doing too badly. I would very much like mana shield, please. That'd be glorious. Actually, I wouldn't mind getting chitin armor as well. But it's going to take a little while. We've got a lot of mana to get. Did they all die there? Ah, they did. How marvellous. We are going to have to deal with you, though, which not as marvellous, I'll be perfectly honest. Let's consider how we're going to defend this area. Let's make a nice big guard room. and have this be a bit of a trek around there. And maybe putting this one down on this side. Something like this is what I'm thinking. That would make for a pretty nasty little trap area, ultimately. Takes a little while to get it all set up, but once it is set up, it's going to be nice. Sure, we'll make it even larger. There we go. Have the enemies actually entered our area? No, not fully.
Where are you
Okay, let's just drop you all down there. Actually, I'll also give you superpowers. There we go. We've still only taken out one Island of Evil, and that is hampering our progress a little bit, but not, you know, not terribly right now. We can manage with the amount that we've got. Let's get you going. Now, we have got this, and I should make use of it. Where am I going to set it up? We should set it up over here. We only need 3, 4... it gives us 6, and if we put it just a little bit like that, we'll have a lot of room for storing the magic boxes as well, so we might as well, I think. And for the time being, I'm quite happy for you guys to just carry on doing what you're doing. Let's grab all of you. Oh, it looks like we've got a couple of extras coming along. Let's drop everyone in there. Let's actually research more zombies. We can't. I'm going to research compressed research sooner rather than later. We've got a bunch of spiders on their way up. That shouldn't on the surface be too terrible for us. Snopsy, could you please hurry up? Same for everyone down here. Mine faster, please. More faster, more better.
Hold true, you sons of Rohan! I mean, you sons of faith! Together, we will throw back the evil for the good!
Okay, good. They have deployed their cannons on the wrong side. That is fantastic for us. And, oh, we have no mana. Well, that is not as fantastic. Need more demons, I think. Oh, well done, though. You're already prioritizing the healer. Without me even having to tell you. Ah, this is the sign of a truly wondrous group of monsters. I don't even need to tell them to geek the mage first. That is great news. Unfortunately, we are losing quite a few creatures. On the plus side, if it's undead, they'll just regenerate. If it's demons, they'll regenerate slowly because we have no mana. And if it is horde creatures, well, we've got to wait for the undead to bring them back to life. But it's fine. A few nuts and bolts in the wrong places and everything will be okay. On the plus side, we now have some people for our skeleton... well, for our skeleton hatchery, yes. But for our prison is what I should have said. But it may as well be a skeleton hatchery, let's be honest with ourselves. Right, you're going to be a slight pain in the bum, though. Do we have anyone sufficiently high level? Yeah, actually we do.
Soon a portal would open in
sure.
the dungeon.
Let's pop you all
the
there.
defending evil armed itself accordingly.
That annoys me a little bit, but it should be okay on the whole.
Ouch!
And should apply as much damage as we can, as quickly as we can to these spiders. Maybe I should go down there and just wipe them out. It would give us access to the resources there at the very least, but right now I'm actually more focused on getting a couple of other things going, honestly. Namely, let's get the rotating flamer, the heater researched. We are going to want the mana baths pretty soon, I would say. So let's get them going as well. We're not going to make them too extensive. We'll have just 4 mana baths, and that should be more than enough. There we go. Well done, everyone. We are going to want probably some faster little snots, I'm thinking. Oh, Too Pitiful would actually be useful. Too Pitiful is almost always useful, so we may as well.
Good will triumph.
Oh, hush.
I will open another portal to Valhalla.
Uh-oh. Wait. Okay, everyone.
For evil!
Right there.
Just wait.
No. All... damn and blast. I was way too slow. We don't have enough for a shield, so we'll just use it. I'll make him use it for strong. It's fine, it's fine. It'll all be okay once it's all done. I pressed the wrong hotkey. I pressed F1, which only picked up Talia, and I meant to press F2 to pick up everyone so that I could drop everyone onto the portal straight away. Alas, didn't quite go that way. Still, we seem to have come out of it more or less on top, from what I can tell. Yeah, wouldn't mind you destroying the portal now. And by now, I mean
To all
now.
that is good.
Thank you. God's more spiders. Yeah, I'm going to have to deal with the spiders. They're going to become a What? There we go. I'm not sure why you would insist on
The
not
destructive
destroying it,
evil
but
had
okay.
destroyed all of the portals in the underground.
There we go. They are going to get over here, and that's fine for the most part. Don't die needlessly anyway. There we go. No, I still not got enough. Oh well, I'll just have to make you super strong again. But that should be okay for the immediate moment. I'll let my minions heal up a little bit before we go and destroy the spider's nest down there. The problem is, it is actually kind of useful. And if we could at least get our traps up and running, it wouldn't actually be that much of a problem. Let's see about that, shall we?
It's payday.
I wouldn't mind. Well, actually, no, we've got everything we want over there. Let's... Talia, how about I invest a little bit in you? Get you a little bit stronger. And then we can start work on building this up. There we go. We'll pop a regular one there. We are going to need a workshop. 3x5 there will be fine. 3x5 here will also be fine. Now, I'll have two of them so that I have an option. Ooh, timing might be perfect on that group. I'd be very happy if it were. I'd be extremely pleased. I must confess. Let's get a little guard room going. I'll pop a drum in there. I'll eventually replace it with an automatic drum. Do we have many in the way of zombies and or skeletons? No. That's fine. You guys can just sit there for now. We'll see who wins. It'll probably be the heroes, I'm going to be honest. Right, let's get a regular one here. And then we'll have a magical one down here. There you go. That'll do. At least then we can just plop down a bunch of normal doors all over the place. Right, how's everything going? Yeah, they're going to wipe out the spiders, but it has distracted them a little bit. In fact, let's use this opportunity, get in there, do a bit of damage.
From above.
About here, let's deploy you. There you go.
Hey!
And let's also give you Mega Strength. And actually, since we've got the mana, let's give you a shield as well. Let's try and avoid losing anyone in this fight. Or even having an extended period of recovery as well. There we go. Well done. Actually, that wasn't too bad. Got looks like a veteran, or it might even just be a guard in there that we've got to take out, but that is not a problem. Not a problem at all. Have we got any skeletons yet? Yes, we do. Ah, glorious times. That I am extremely happy about. That I'm not extremely happy about, but it's not terrible, I suppose. I wish I knew what level they were. If I could get a little bit more of a readout on their various power levels, that would actually be pretty good. And no, I'm not going to make that pun. That pun has been made over 9,000 times. Oh, perfect. A group of enemies who are actually... Oh, they're trying to break out their friends. They're going to move through this area. They may actually clear out that entire spider way for me. Well,
I'll be back.
a little bit frustrating. All of my happiness suddenly evaporated. Oh well, let's pop everyone in here. Now, you're actually going to be guarding this area as a result of this, which is not strictly what I wanted, but it's not actually a terrible idea either. You guys, however, are just going to be down here for now. I don't mind having you two in there dealing with this. I think that would be fine on the whole. Let's get Talia over there. Back to guard duty. There you go. I think you're actually one of the better ones to be in there. Let's actually level you up. There we go.
Soul and surrender you to the purifying flames.
Oh, hush. Getting extra zombies and archers would be grand. You don't need to be there, neither do you. I would actually much prefer you getting me more mana, if you could, please. The rest is going alright on the whole, I think. Yeah, more zombies, more archers, and then we'll see where we stand. This, as a general rule, though, is doing quite well, I'd say. Let's grab all of the archers and all of the zombies and just make sure that you are basically always guarding. I would rather... Who's in there? No one's in there. That's fine. I would like you to be working on the mystificator, though. Let's get some of those magical traps. And then we don't need the guard stations. But in the meanwhile, let's get ourselves a regular... Oh, really now? No, we're going to need like 4 of those. We need 8 of those. So, yeah, it's a little while to go. Well, move faster. I don't actually need more gold, strictly speaking. But you know what I could use the gold for? Since it is generally just gold. Let's buy a couple more little snots to help out. There we go. That's what I want to see. I would like one of the... Scallywags, you've already grabbed it, haven't you?
Soon a portal will open in the dungeon. The defending
where?
evil armed itself accordingly.
Where will this portal be opening? I do not know. But while that's all going on, let's get some more zombies. There we are. I really wish there was a better indicator of where that would be. Alas, there is not. Still, it's not terrible, I suppose. I am actually going to take that out. And we'll go ahead and we'll place in the magical drum. Let's actually make proper use of our guard room this time. Because I so often don't. So often don't. Have they cleaned it out? They haven't cleaned out. Really? One spider survived. That will definitely die. There is no hope for that one to survive. Still, I'm actually kind of impressed. Kind of impressed that the spiders managed to take out the heroes there. Impressed and a little bit scared. Oh, well done.
Heroes of Valhalla, hasten to my aid. Together
Where
we will
is your
defeat
portal?
the hosts of evil.
Where is your portal? Let's find your portal. I'm sorry I'm dragging it around. Haha! Everyone, right there, right now. Go. Ah, poop. Or maybe I should have just smacked it. Maybe that is something I could have done instead. I am not sure. I will try that next time. Maybe I can just slap it into submission. That's possible. Either way, having the shield and having a whole host of zombies and just a massive army is pretty a solid defense, actually. There we
The
go.
danger was banned.
Hooray! Right, I'm actually going to set up a control group for this one. Talia,
Death to all that
and
is
both of
good.
you, and all of you. You're now control group 0. There we go. And you will protect this area at all costs. There we are. There we go. And this is automatically drumming. I like it a lot. Perfect. Get involved. There we are. Absolutely wonderful. We've actually got an orc as well. Good times. I think that defense is going to hold pretty well, if you ask me. We are researching the new zombies, so let's research more skeletons as well. And at that point, I think we're going to be in a pretty solid state to actually begin pushing. The Overworld has not been a significant threat. We could clear this out at this point. But honestly, right now, that's actually just giving us extra levels.
There are enemies
I would
in
say
your
with this
dungeon.
setup as is, I think that is mostly just giving me extra levels. So I'm okay to leave it there for the time being. How many boxes have we got? We've got enough to set up a basic one in here. There we go. And with that, we should actually be able to start putting down some doors. So let's actually get the rooms that will be manufacturing this stuff built first. There we are. Gonna need another door to get that one done as well. I'd actually like to get one of the magical ones in here, but we'll first get a magical machinarium so that we can actually make the magical traps. Really? You let the spiders go first? Well, then. Oh my lord. A master gunner. That's a little bit scary. I will confess, a little bit worried, but on the plus side, our minions are leveling up quite nicely over there. Let's make sure we've got all of our units over there, though. Womp, go ahead. You guys just hang out. What are you up to? Are you really guarding? Hey, you know what? Actually, a goblin guarding is not a bad idea. Because they should ignore. Are you going out there by yourself? Guys? There we go. Right, that archer's straight down. Oh well. Actually, that, yeah, like I was saying, that isn't a bad idea. I'm going to do that. And I'm even going to get a little bit more going on. Let's get another 2 goblins. There we are. Both of you, you're now guarding. That does mean I kind of want a Naga now. It's not exactly the best setup, but it'll do for the time being. Right, shield and superpowers. Yeah, you all involved. You're all being massively buffed by the magical drum. So this should be pretty good for us regardless. But actually, that being said, at least that cannon is on the wrong side of the wall. But the apprentice is able to hit us from where they are, which I'm not happy about. Let's get a little bit more power going in. We should win this just because of the spells that I can cast, but that is not a particularly good engagement, I'll be honest. Could have gone a lot better for us. What will this do, Talia? Didn't actually seem to do much of anything, from what I can tell. Not impressed. But that wasn't a terrible engagement, all things considered. Right, that has gone down, that's fine. We'll leave it as a treasure room just for storing some additional funds. That one's got about another 4,000 in it, which could be better. But it could also be a lot worse, to be fair. Now, it's starting to get to the point where I really do need to get to the temple so that I can start getting much more powerful units. If we are going to be having just random goblins getting stronger over time, that is a good thing, but we do need beer in that case. Alright, let's go ahead and get you some beer then. I'll put up a little area up here. It'll store quite a lot of beer in there. So that'll be fine. In fact, I could just repurpose this room. No, we'll make a second one. I like having a secondary area to store my gold. That seems quite useful. There we are. Everything seems to be working reasonably well, I'll be honest with you. It all seems to be just, you know, getting stuff done. Maybe getting another orc would be a good move. Just so that I've got someone else who is working on manufacturing. In fact, that would be a pretty solid move in my opinion. We'll, in fact, expand this just a little bit more. Because we are starting to get a bit shy on components in there. Sorry, on beds in there, rather. Everything else seems to be going okay. We've got mana in there. We've got magic boxes. So we've got regular boxes. We've got more and more zombies. This is great. I'm liking that a lot. We should actually have a decent amount of people. So we'll grab all of you. And I should have a second group. So we'll make you group 0 again. Actually, we've also got you. That is fantastic. So this is group 0 with a lot of people there now. That is going to be glorious. Absolutely glorious. Right, we've got an... Ooh. Now you got my attention. Let's get that automatic brewing set up. And then we can forget about beer. That is really good. Because we have got a decent amount now. Healing beer will be very nice as well. Okay, well, I'll just leave you guys to it. We don't have to worry about any kind of spider infestation now. I am going to have to start worrying about gold, though. It's a bit of a problem. But we have got diamonds. I imagine there's loads of gold. In fact, there's clearly loads of gold. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to seal off this little area down here. There we go. And then we can mine out this room entirely and turn it into a gold room. I think that'd be fine. Right, I would like you to be slain as swiftly as we can make that happen.
Evil will never win.
Also,
Every story
Gobblebots.
ends with good winning out, and so will this one.
Perfect. That should give us... Yeah, this group here should be able to deal with pretty much anything they're throwing at us. At least for the time being. Once this is all fully dug through, then we'll have a new gold source. And it'll actually be very close to the diamond mine as well, which will be even better. Though I am getting a little bit itchy about the fact that we don't have a great deal of defense around here. We'll see. Right, that should start drumming. There we go. Everyone will head out. Let's get a shield down. That'll affect everyone. There you go. And we'll even give you some superpowers too. Now the problem is this is a very close quarters kind of area. So it's not great for us to just be funneling in like this. But we do seem to be just wiping them out pretty quickly, so it's not that big of an issue right now. It'll eventually become one, I suspect, but for the time being, we seem to be alright. And there we are, it's automatically making us beer. Glorious times are these. Absolutely glorious. There we go. Our first vampire has arisen, and you're immediately going to be getting to work, mate. You are going to be a very, very busy vampire. A busy vampire? My lord. Right, I have decided on a slight change to this system, because one thing I'm noticing is that we're funneling into one area a lot and then we're not really being able to bring all of our power to bear. So what I would like to do is instead have a trap system there and a trap system here, forcing people into an area which is disadvantageous for them because they're going to be constantly under fire and from the traps, and will allow more of our units to attack at once. Because as the enemies are funneling around this corner, they're going to start gathering up at this choke point, whereas we're going to have a large areas worth of ranged attacks to be able to deliver attacks to them. Now, we have got a little group coming through here. I'll just mark who I want killed first, just to make sure that all happens. Do we have anyone we need to resurrect? We do not. Oh, that's marvellous. How about over here? No, everything's going well there. I'm reasonably happy with this, though I kind of feel that... Right now, let's get that going. And additionally, let's get another one of these going. I'll eventually replace them with something better. But for now, let's just at least get them on the go. You know what? How big is this so far? It's 3, so we get 4. This will be our temple. Once we get to it, it's going to take a long time to get to it, to be fair, though. No hoping for that one for a little while. Also, I'm not using this corridor, so let's just seal it off. It'll reduce the amount of doors I need to place on that room. There we go. Everything else going reasonably well so far. Oh dear, let's make sure that you're shielded. There you go. And also reasonably powerful too. There we are. That should make sure that we can wipe these guys out nice and quickly. I really do feel that once we've got the trap system set up here, like 3 flamer traps, we'll probably wipe out any heroes, and anything that's still alive will easily be killed by whatever guards we've got there. So I'm not too worried about that. Ooh, I never did finish flashing out that one. There we go. Beer is still flowing. In fact, I'm actually going to increase the size of this room a little bit. Just bring in to store a little bit of extra beer. I think that'll be grand. Everything's going right down there. We seem to have plenty of gold. Additionally, we're just going to delete that room. There we go. There we are. Right. Okay, so we've got boxes. We've got magical boxes. Ooh, very nice. Let us get a... I've got 3 orcs, so let's grab one of these orcs. Any of them alive? Oh, yeah, some of them are. Alright, get to work, please. Also, let's expand these rooms just a little bit so that... I don't think they actually need room for storage, but let's expand them out a little bit anyway.
Not
just to help out with that.
And the portals will open.
Marvelous.
Right. Get
I
ready.
do approve.
Oil all the traps again.
Very
and
well.
Roll out the red carpet.
Okay.
The carpet of flames.
Oh, I thought you were going to go with blood, but alright. That's fine. Right, what we would like over here then is a flamer trap right there. Oh, it's going to be glorious. Additionally, I think I'd like... No, this one's a bit of an odd one. Yeah, I'm going to put a heater pointing that way. So as they're coming through, they're going to get scorched, then well, actually, is that a waste? It might be. It might be. Let's hold off on that, because if we can get another one, then we can build the second flamer right there, and that's probably going to be a bigger help for us overall. Let's see. How are our undead doing? Are they busy? What are they up to, I wonder? Can I get you over there, maybe?
Heed my command,
get in there.
and destroy all that is different.
Anyone else? Uh-oh. Right, we need to get that dealt with.
Take me to the enemy.
Strike now. Also, shields. Shields. There we go. That'll do. You can just wipe that one out. Don't worry about that one, because honestly, we'll be able to deal with them as they filter through. At least once we've got the traps. The main thing is getting the traps going right now. I feel that is honestly the biggest thing that I can do to help the dungeon right now, is make sure that our traps are all set up properly. How's everything going? Have we managed to wipe it out yet? No, not quite. Not quite yet. That's fine though. Yeah, let's get the main attack. Oh dear.
Tell me what to
That's
do.
not so great. Let's get you all in there. Buff you up. There we go. And more power. There we are. That should help out. Actually, at this point then, maybe I should send, for example, Talia over to destroy that portal. It wouldn't be a terrible idea, I guess. Are we doing okay here? We've got an assassin just absolutely destroying us back there, but we should be okay now that they're actually noticed. And we've actually got a goblin and a banshee who've decided to go and destroy that portal. Well done, you two. In fact, loads of other people have decided to destroy it. I'm very happy. Very, very happy that you're taking your work seriously.
Entered the dungeon. The wicked evil
that's
had
fine.
closed all the portals in
That
the
is fine.
underground. That would keep the heroes
Good.
of Valhalla away for the time being. Excellent.
How about a little bit more? I really should. Actually, we've got enough that if I just save up a little bit more, we can open up the... There we go. Temple. Get. I approve. Let's get that settled down. Trap. We need a lot more gold for that. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's just beat up our little snots for a while and generate more gold. There we go. We have the temple created. Now, it's not particularly efficient yet because I need to draw out many more rune tiles, but eventually it will be. Got it coming along. There we go. Just a little bit more. Just a tiny wee bit more. There we are. This will be a very efficient room eventually. We do want more boxes so that we can create doors. We've got we've got 22 actually. Can we not get that one done? There we go. That'll be glorious when it's all finished. Absolutely glorious. So for that, we are actually going to want our orcs, which are currently healing. Sorry, but you're not going to be here for that long. I know you're kind of annoyed, but... You. Oh, right, you need money. Okay. I guess I'll pay you. There you go. Hurry up, collect your pay. Then I'm going to throw you back to work. Also, collect this. There we go. Womp. Right, now you just want food. Okay. Oh, my lord. Just carting you around. Babysitting my orcs, I am. Right. Yeah, let's actually research that. Let's get that going. Hurry up and gobble. You're going to want beer as well. Will your list of demands never end? Okay. I'll let you grab some beer.
There are enemies.
Then I'll take you to make some traps. There we go. Sorry, I keep making you salute. I'm actually not sorry. You should be able to salute and drink beer at the same time. There we go. One more. You can have one more cask of beer. Oh, you're actually making beer. You don't need to make beer. Oh, someone's already making it. Fantastic. You can work in there then. Glorious. We're finally going to get this done. And then after that, I want another one right about here. And eventually I want one there as well.
Triumph here. The goddess is on my side. Disgusting scum.
Fairly certain she isn't at this point. Or if she is, she's probably one of my goddesses, not yours. Though, again, why she would be on your side. You know what? I can't even blame her. She's just making the game a little bit harder for me. That's completely understandable. Right, though I will be honest, this game can throw you a curveball every now and then. I played every mission on the hardest difficulty, but there have been times when I've been like, oh, maybe that wasn't the wisest move. There are times when this game does flex its muscles, and it's got many of them. Now let's get the rest of these rooms made a little bit more efficient. I think that would be great. Actually, we'll expand this room out a little bit more. Well, this room is never going to be that efficient, I guess. So let's not worry about it too much. There we go. Well done, everyone. Well done. Kill all of the people. Ooh, what we got there? We've got armor bonus. Where are my goblins. Are my goblins all dead? My goblins may actually be all... No, they're going to grab their gear. Okay. Here you go. Let's give you an armor bonus, shall I? There we are. I love the fact that they bounce out of their armor, then run off to collect more armor. That is actually pretty cool. So it basically gives them 2 health bars. Which is actually quite potent when you think about it. We could do with a little bit more little snots. Go on, let's get the last one then. Now, in terms of my minions, let's have a look. No, we don't need to improve that. Wouldn't mind increasing the hit points of the vampire, but they're not strictly necessary. Full regeneration, though, that would actually be useful. Also loud screamers, but it's a very expensive one. Getting the grave golem would be very nice. Right. I think we're going to wait on the grave golem, actually.
Oil all the traps again and
I think that makes a little bit more sense. Right, let's get you in there. Come on.
Flames.
I'm still feeling the carpet of blood would be a better one. Myself. There we are. Let's get this on the go. Once we've got a couple of boxes, I'll actually change one of these to the more efficient version. But right now, just getting enough traps out there is a higher priority. In fact, that being said, let's get the third one going as well. At this point, there should be enough firepower here, pun not intended, that we will actually do a lot. We're probably not going to have to fight many of the heroes that come through here, unless they use a portal and pop up in the middle of our dungeon. That will be a tad bit annoying, but it won't even be that debilitating for us. On the whole, we should still be able to get through.
Good
Can I grab an
heroes of
assassin?
Valhalla, heed my command and
let's see what we
destroy
get.
all that is different.
The
Stop being
sacrifice
so
didn't
mean.
coax a single god out of the clouds.
Really? That is so fantastically annoying. Okay, I'm going to sacrifice a priestess. Just drop you in there. Go on. See what we get.
The gods found the sacrifice. Okay.
That's a little bit annoying. Oh, well. Okay, so we've got plenty of minions running around. We're taking out this portal, which is good. I approve. Where are the others? We've got one down there that I could possibly drop a bunch of people on, maybe. Alright. Oh dear. Oh dear, they've actually all popped up. Well, that's unfortunate. Yoink. Drop everyone in there then. Also shield you all. And make you super strong. I guess it isn't terrible to leave that there. Ooh, actually, we've run out of gold. That is terrible. Well, that room can stay there. We've got a new gold mine, but it's a little bit worrisome still. On the plus side, we have got the flamer set up, which is very nice to see. There we go. Can you possibly kill the priestess? I feel that she is making your job much harder than it needs to be. There we go. Well done now. Very well done. There we are. Go, go, go. And then my guard group can go and sit up here. Not the best of times for you guys, I know, but we'll see. Now, hopefully, forcing them to fight in those flames is going to be extremely dangerous. Also, they've deployed their cannons well outside of an area where they would be useful, which is glorious. Only we had some more of these happening before all of this went down. Let's pull you all back. Let them try and get through. The flame is still going, which is glorious and wonderful in all the right ways. There we are. And hopefully the flamer will trigger again. There we go. Oh, that is so good. That is so incredibly good and so incredibly cheesy. I feel fitting of an evil overlord to have traps that are that cheesy. It just feels thematically appropriate. Alright, let's grab this and get everyone also healed up. There we go. Yeah, pretty happy with that, actually. Pretty happy. I will, however, send Talia down. Go and break that portal by herself. Enjoy, Talia. Right. Have we got... I would like one of my minions down here working on this. Where is... Oh, really? All my... Really? Oh, that's frustrating. Could you please get that working for me? Thank you. There we are, perfect.
The victorious
Right.
evil had slammed all the open portals shut. Splendid.
Hooray! Right, Talia, if you go back up
must die.
there, that would be fantastic. Okay, thank you. But I would actually like this one myself, and I'm going to give it to my gobbo there. There we are. Perfect. I could have used that in so much of a better way, but I don't mind. We have got enough boxes now that I could. Actually, yes, let's do this. Let's go ahead and build a auto defibrillator right there. It's an expensive toy, but I think very much worth it in the long run. Very much worth it, especially if we research that and we've got full regeneration. We're not that far off getting the Great Golem. For some reason, they just haven't wanted to attack my main, my Island of Evil. And I'm completely okay with that. Just find it strange. Right, Grave Golem, you now belong in
For
Group 0.
evil!
You're now part of the guard group. Go ahead. Enjoy. Enjoy. It's going to be great. Absolutely wonderful. How's everything going down here? Well, you know, they could be a little bit better, but I think on the whole, not too bad. We've also got... Oh, it's fantastic. The next trap is also already on its way. Oh, I like it so much. Right, what I would like here is... Well, you see, I don't think the flamers are necessarily the best thing. Because they're just coming out of a trap like that. I think just hitting them with the spikes, honestly, is going to be better. I don't think it really matters, ultimately. But I like to play around with that in my mind like that. And just pretend it makes a difference. We will expand the guard room a tad. Not I don't think we actually need to. No, we've got plenty of room, but I would like it to have a thinner wall along there. There we are. Perfect. And I am extremely happy with the way that is going. Extremely happy. Now then, let's have a look at what else we can do. We've got quite a lot of undead at this point. Wouldn't mind starting to increase their life energy and damage. The Grave Golem. We could increase the Grave Golem's armor by 20, which is, frankly, enormous. I think we might go with that. The alternative is to get the succubus. Now, getting the succubus and starting to convert heroes... Force multiplier in a way. We would be forcing the enemy to fight for us. Yeah, let's go for that. And that's going to need 350. But okay. We can afford a succubus right now, actually. So sure, let's get a succubus out. And Roland, you're going to be part of Group 0 as well.
Hey, keep your hands to yourself.
There we go. And actually, why are you not
Give
part of
me
Group
my
0?
orders.
Let's just make sure we've got everyone. Yes, we do. Okay, good. Right, this group is now 23 strong, apparently. There you go. Enjoy. I somehow doubt they're going to survive getting through all of these traps. But on the off chance that they do, we'll leave the army there for now. But if they don't, I may well start taking my Group 0, which is my guard army, out to break the world. Because it's mostly made of demons. Which is very useful for me. Very, very useful. Sally Malik. Very well. Let's see.
Talia!
How long have we got in this gold?
I will purge your soul and surrender you to the purifying flames.
The last time we were in this mission, I can't remember. No, was this the only diamond on the map? I don't know. There's been so many times when there have been diamonds up there or diamonds across there. That being said, I can't remember anymore, but I'm fairly certain this is the same map as a previous mission, so we could try and expand out a little bit more. I mean, it wouldn't hurt, I suppose. Let's do a little bit of exploration. See if we can't find a better source of cash. There we go. Let's see how this goes down. Oh, that is glorious. They did manage to get there, mind you. They did manage to get in here, but they really weren't prepared for the kind of fight that they were going to have on their hands. And a couple more traps just dotted around is going to seal their fate in this area. So let's go ahead, set that up. In fact, I think we're going to do that. That is probably going to be enough to completely annihilate any army coming through. It's going to take us a while to get it all set up, but I'm reasonably happy with that. With that sorted, there aren't actually many creatures that will need to be brought back. We don't actually have that many.
Little snots had discovered a room in the underground.
Ah, okay. That's not great, but we'll start expanding out from there. Get this in position. Yeah, I'm actually fairly happy with that. Fairly happy indeed. Though, that being said, I would not mind it if we could get this area set up properly and get these upgraded. That would be pretty cool, I think. In the meanwhile, let's go ahead and research this. And then the Crusher Trap. That's going to give us more or less everything we need. We'll continue to explore. We'll generally just follow around. How much was that? 1,800. Ouch. Continue exploring out. Got a little bit more gold that we can see as well. We'll actually fill in on that side. So it's not one we need to worry too much about. Moments,
several portals would open to Valhalla.
Several?
The reckless evil was only slightly troubled.
It all depends on where they show up. If they show up in my base, that's a problem. If they show up in the corridors outside my base, it really isn't. So it really does all depend on where that goes. Sure, let's continue exploring. We'll just follow the gold around for a little bit. Hopefully we'll find another gold vein or ideally some diamonds. What is that? It's just a skeleton. That's fine then. We will probably want an area back here for torture. Something like that, I'm thinking. That should do well. And other than that, I think we're actually in a fairly strong position. It's going to take 7 seconds before we see the exclamation marks on the minimap. 2, 1. Where are they?
Valhalla, pour through the portals and destroy all that opposes me.
Where are you? Oh dear. Well, this one isn't good. Where is it exactly? Right there. Okay, they decided to drop in on the temple. Let's try and just destroy this as fast as we can. We've got a grave column there. I don't think we need to worry too much.
Sacrifice. Okay.
Death to the heroes!
Oops.
The wicked evil had closed all the portals in the underground. That would keep the heroes of
Oh,
Valhalla
really?
away for the time being.
Did the portal spawn on one of my traps? That is fantastic. But I think I may have sacrificed one of my creatures. My bad, everyone. My bad. I sacrificed one of my banshees. Sorry. Not sorry, actually. Never mind. Let's get another vampire then instead. You can do the good works over here. You can do vampire-y stuff, which is apparently working in an alchemical laboratory. Other than that, though, we're fairly solid. What have we got over there? Much in the way of anything? Not really. I'll make this room a little bit bigger just so I can set it up to look a little bit more interesting. What else have we got? A little bit more gold in that direction. You guys are going to die very easily. The grave golem there is going to make it very nasty to be alive. That being said, perhaps I should research that. Yeah, okay, I'll give my orcs a little bit of extra clout. But we should now have the ability to build the Crusher. Oh, glorious times. Okay, well, we're going to need a little bit more money. Actually, yeah, it is more money that we need as well. That is so saddening. I've got a little bit over there. Wee bit of gold around here. Still no gold veins, though. I might end up having to expand out a lot more than I want to get some. But let's have a look at how much damage is done here. Quite a lot stacking up, but they actually make it all the way through. Wow. They are significantly more powerful than I really had hoped to see. But on the plus side, they are half dead by the time they reach here. They're even half dead. The Swordmaster is putting up a heck of a fight. Wow. I'm actually impressed. Well done.